Warning. This program is intended for adults only. What you are about to listen to contains explicit language, sexual topics, and don't be surprised if you get wet.
You've just tuned in to PooseBoss with your host, Victoria Lynn.
Ayo, it's your girl, Victoria Lynn, and you just tuned into another mini episode of Random Pussy. And this one, we already talked about dirty talking in bed. Now we're going to talk about dirty messages. That's right. Them dirty fucking text messages. How do you send those dirty sex? Man, I love sexting too. I'm just all out there. I hadn't sexted like really hardcore until probably maybe like a year ago. I would say a year ago, I hit a whole nother level of sexting with photos, with videos. I mean, just sexting all over the motherfucking place. You know, I love, first off, I just want to say, for all the ladies out there sending nudes, I fucking love sending nudes. Love them. So if you tell me that there's something wrong with me because I send nudes and I shouldn't do it because of the iCloud and shit like that, I'm going to look at you and say, I don't give a fuck about the motherfucking iCloud because I love sending nudes. Okay? And if my nudes get out, well, you goddamn lucky. Oop. I'm going to want to bleep out that G. Sorry, Lord. Oh. But you lucky that you got to see this, so it's all right with me. But when I be sending my nudes, I be getting turned on by myself. You know what I'm saying? So dirty text messages are important, and obviously pictures are easy. But what about words? Like how you get to them when like you need them to like kind of feel you, you know? Well, obviously, I think the first one we all know, which is I need you so bad right now, right? Like when you want it so bad, you just need to tell him you want it that bad. And then let's say you guys keep going, and then you can kind of go in with a, why aren't you here right now? I'm so fucking horny. Honestly, I think you should send a voice message instead of an SMS. Just a little personal opinion. Because think about this, right? If I just text, why aren't you here right now? I'm so fucking horny. It could be read like that, right? But if you send him a nice little voice message, you just like really like, I'm so horny. He'll be over there in a second. But say you're at work then, right? You're at work and you're like, damn, I mean, I just want to, when I get off work, I am ready to like run this game. So, what you say then? You say, baby, I can't concentrate at work right now. All I can think about is just sucking that big dick. And you notice how I always be putting that big dick. You want to make sure, you know, even if your man is average, you always got to make sure he thinks he's the biggest motherfucker in the world, okay? Rule number 1, that dick is big. Now, if he's like micro penis and he knows that he got a small dick, now you don't lie to him because then he's going to know you lying to him and then he's going to think that you don't love his penis. But obviously you ain't with him for that if, you know, that might not be your thing. Maybe he eats really good pussy. I don't know. But anyways, so say, right, you keep going. You told him you want to suck his dick or whatever. And the text messages are going. And he's like, oh, baby, like, you are turning me on so much. The next thing you can go is like, baby, you want to know something? You want to know something? My panties are so soaked. You better get home quick. Ah! Literally, I feel like he just nutted right there. So it's like, I feel like I'm getting horny just talking about it. So yeah, definitely bringing in the panties and soaking. Anything about you being wet can pretty much like change the whole game, whether it's a man or a woman you talking to, okay? And then say that's still not getting to the best part. You know, you're still going a little bit. You could always say, I'm going to give you the wettest, the juiciest, the sloppiest blowjob ever tonight if you come over. You think you would? I bet you that text ain't on red for long. It ain't left on red for long because they like juicy, slippery, wet. I'm there. Now, if you really just try to fuck and he ain't paying attention and you really just like, I don't give a fuck, I'm just trying to get me down, I need to send him something dirty so he will pay attention, you could just go right to, hey, do you want to try anal sex with me? It's ridiculous, right? Like, it's ridiculous, but it would definitely work. It would definitely work. Now, say you want to be a little bit more dominant, right? A little bit more dominant. So you could like sometimes like being dominant over texting can actually work really well. Especially for women. If you haven't tried it, don't be afraid of it. So for like example, you could let them know before they come over. Tonight is all about me. You're going to lie down. You're going to shut up and take off your clothes and get into the bed. And then when you get here, I'm going to tell you that you need to get on your knees, bitch. And that tonight, I'm going to ride you. And I'm going to let you be inside me. I want you to hear me say my name. Oops. Hear me. Yeah, so there's a little bit of dominant or dirty talk too we could do. I'm just like sitting here playing right now with this damn dildo on the table like a crazy person. But that's if you're into like more like we could BDSM, we could start going, you know, with the begging and the spanking and the ooh la 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 la. Like I like think about it. You tell your partner like you're gonna come over here and you're gonna get spanked until you cry. I'm gonna spank you so hard that you're gonna cry for your daddy. Dirty talk is so much fun. I love dirty talk. I think more people need to do it, to be honest. Like, just try it. If you've never tried dirty talking, that's fine. Like, it's cool. You don't have to do dirty talk, whatever. But I really think you're missing out because personally, there's something sexy about like being able to be like, yeah, you know, just like, oh, daddy, I love that cock. Oh, daddy, yes, I want you to bust inside me. And then him be like, baby, oh, you're so sexy. Oh, I want you so bad. What? And then you come, and then you guys never talk again. Yep, that's basically how it goes. I'm just kidding. That's just my life. I'm sure there's a lot of dirty talkers who have stayed together much longer than I have with anybody else. I hope that gave you a little bit of advice on how to sext. Well, I didn't even tell you about nudes. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, Victoria? Let me tell you about taking nudes real quick because I think that's actually really important because nudies are important for sexting and you need to know that all nudes are out there. So if your face isn't it, somebody's gonna, you know, they're gonna see you. Like, I've literally, this one dude, I've seen so many nudes of other bitches and they have no idea. Like, and I'm like, oh, you probably sent out mines too. Cause yep. I see nudes. For me, taking the perfect nude though is so important. And so honestly, I feel fucking awesome when I take a good nude. Like, I'm like, bitch, that's your body. Ain't photoshopped. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we taking nudes out here. Personally, I like to, you know, you got to get the ring light. If you ain't got the ring light, your nudes ain't going to look right. If you don't have the ring light, you're going to only have to do nudes in natural light because natural light is the other best lighting you can basically get, right? And then I always say, like, you always wear heels. Never take nudes without heels because that shit changes your whole body. And, maybe do it, you know, be artistic with your nudes, you know, like one time I put on a little like pearl necklace only, right? And then just a little G-string. So there was obviously, you know, it was partial nudity, and then another time I dressed up like a little cowgirl with some little pigtails. And then another time, I really like to take my ring light and kind of put it and angle it over the bed so you can get some like awesome, like as if they were fucking you from behind pictures. That's one of my favorite ones because, you know, I got fat ass. So obviously I got to accentuate that shit because my titties ain't there. So, but yeah, like I really like doing that. The self timer, obviously I always do 10 seconds. I also like to send slow-mos sometime, you know, so if you do something like maybe take something off and then like you obviously have to go slow as fuck, right? So you have to go slow as fuck with it, but then the slow-mo will like really make it look sexy. And yeah, so that's some dirty, like you send them dirty texts. Send some dirty texts. Also, I like to send like, I'll be like, yo, Send me a dick pic. I love dick pics. I don't know if I'm the only chick who loves dick pics, but I fucking love dick pics. I have no problem saying that. I do not get offended when men send me dick pics. I do not think it's right for men to just go send women dick pics because some women do. However, I actually enjoy looking at dick. Like, you know, pretty dicks are awesome. There are definitely ugly dicks out there. I've seen them, not all in person because y'all be sending so many fucking dick pics. It's not hard for me to see a lot of them. But I actually like dick pics. And I actually, when I'm like really into somebody, I actually ask them for videos of them masturbating. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I do. I fucking love to watch a man masturbate and come. It is my thing. Actually, one of the biggest like things about porn that turns me on and why I like, well, this is TMI, but it's PooseBoss podcast. It's always TMI. And why I like porn is actually the very first porn I ever saw, I really think, was like a gangbang, or at least that I really got off to was like a gangbang. And I remember what turned me on about the porn is literally that all the guys were around watching and masturbating to this one, you know, person. Like it was like more the voyeurism of watching other people that got me on. So yeah, I don't know where I went with that. Something about dirty talk and nudies and shit like that. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I do like to share. Like, that's another thing. Like, I like to share, like, what I watch with people, you know? Can get them turned on. That's another way of dirty talk. You know, dirty talk doesn't have to be, like, spank my ass and spread my cheeks. But it can be. But it can be. There's a couple different ways to be dirty, you know? And it can be fun. I think dirty talk is so much fun. Yeah, and nudes are fun. And guys' masturbation videos are fun. And they actually send them, which is hilarious because I wasn't sure if like dudes would actually send them. And I don't know if anybody else has, but I've definitely sent a video of me masturbating. I did. Guys, I put in full, like, I try to make this a production value masturbation video for the dude I was, like, into. And, like, I went full ham. I was drunk, though. In my defense, I was drunk. I wouldn't have done that normally. And, like, the video, I rewatched it the next morning, and literally it's like, I mean, I'm spread fucking eagle. But, yeah, I have some videos of some guys. They don't realize that I kept everything because that's what I do. I keep everything. I'm the bitch that I screenshot and keep everything before I delete your fucking number. Like, say you're like a dick now to me because you decided whatever. I'm now dramatic, you know, blah, 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 blah. All the shit I hear. I'm sorry. I'm busy with work. Babe, I work a lot. But I decide I'm done with you, right? Before I delete the number and the text, I will go through the text and screenshot anything of value that I can use later in life as far as talk shit about you. Basically, anything that allows me to talk shit about you later in life. Once I have that, I will then delete you out of my phone. I did that to someone recently, and I went through and I just screenshot, and then I deleted their shit. I was like, bye. Whatever. I just really want the comedic value for it, I guess. The writing value. It's like, you know how, like, people, like, they say musicians, right? They go through people and date people because they need the emotions and the stories and to make the music. Well, I'm doing the same fucking thing, I guess. I need stories. I need stories for PooseBoss. So, yeah, I'm just going through the fucking motions. All right, that's all I got for this dirty talk. Random pussy. And it's your girl, Victoria Lynn. So remember to keep patting that puss.